Let's try
Unless
to
there's a book
ready up
series they
after
do.
Dustin's done being fat and eating over there, so we don't have to hear
I'm
it.
already ready.
No, I heard rappers going there. Fuck off.
Oh, Clayton, I wanted to bring up when I look up that spider, the spider GIF. It was impossible to find one that would not give you like arachnophobia fears.
You sent a spider
That dog
gift?
one. Do you remember
Spider
in
GIF.
the chat?
Oh yeah, that actually creeped me out a little bit.
Is it one of the ones where they
fucking
jump?
dog?
It was a dog in like a spider costume. It was
That
creepy,
was-
though.
Clayton, understand, that was the best one by far. Do not look it up if you have arachnophobia. There are so many bad ones. I spent so long looking for one I thought would be tolerable.
Well, a better idea would just be to avoid the spiders altogether.
Apparently, I still failed. It still was too much for you.
Yeah, you failed. I didn't like it one bit. It had a dog and spiders. I hate both those things.
Oh yeah, you don't like dogs. That's right.
No.
Dogs suck.
Yeah.
I want to make sure once the shooting starts, all of them.
I love
For some
dogs.
reason, Dustin's the only
Well,
person
about
I could talk
cats.
to about hating dogs.
I love cats as well.
Thank you.
Cats are just better in general.
Yeah.
Less
There are different
maintenance.
needs for different people.
There's no need for a dog.
Well, it means
Why
that
the fuck,
I
Dustin?
don't know exactly what yet.
But
So remember we talked about gifts, Clayton? And how I spent so
No.
long trying to find one that wouldn't freak you out?
He just went and got a bad one, didn't he? I'm a man. I can take it, but
Oh, this is
I'm
a
not gonna like it.
collectible.
Oh
in
wait,
the
you gotta
shack?
drive this thing. Get off of there, Alistair. No,
What
you
the
can't
what?
drive.
Yeah, there's a
I didn't
collectible
want to.
alcohol
I
thing
pressed
in the
X to get
shack
off.
on the table.
That's all right. I got a wagon to ride.
Is it a fish head? Is that what we're taking? Oh, it's booze.
No, there's a.
Fish head. Dustin, I don't think you can ride passenger with her. It doesn't let you.
Let me try. Okay. There, perfect.
Let's just see. When we get there, you decent folk can stay by my side. Or you can look over the
if
meeting from
if
the
all
top.
dogs were wiped from the earth,
This is
That'd be
not
nothing
sad.
would change.
killed my
I think a
Actually,
lot of
they
people
would
would
be.
be happier, honestly.
and Jeremiah
I don't think they would be.
I think they would.
90% of dog owners should not be allowed to have dogs. Or
Amen.
pets.
Yeah, there are a lot of dogs.
Most
that
people
shouldn't be
just
allowed
get them
dogs.
and then they don't look after
Yeah.
them. They don't take them for walks.
And even if you do look after them, you can't ever stop them from all this stupid barking
And then
at
there's
nothing all
and
the
then there's
fucking
always
time.
those cocksuckers who go to they go on the trails
Store.
and the dog parks and then they take their dog off the leash even though the law says you gotta have your fucking dog on the leash, and then your dog's running around and it goes up to other dogs that aren't really that friendly. And then
Even if
the
it
people
wasn't a
come up
law,
and-
that's rude as fuck
It
to let
sounds
your
like
fucking
they more have
animal
problems
loose
with the
on
people
people.
who look after
the
dogs.
the dogs run up to you and then they're just like, oh no, he's friendly, and then like I'm just there like, well, our fucking dog isn't.
And even if you don't have a dog and their dog is friendly, you don't want their fucking dog touching you.
Exactly. I just hate dog owners. There's this one
Yeah,
bitch.
it doesn't sound like you hate dogs. It sounds like
There's
you hate
this
dog
one
owners.
bitch who
No,
says,
dogs
let's hear
too.
this.
There's this one bitch who lives near us, and she has this little black, like one of those weird, like fancy snobby looking little dogs. You know what I mean? Like the ones from cartoons.
Yep.
It's the Monopoly board game dog, pretty much. You know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
And
I don't tell him.
I'm not
it's
sure,
black,
but I
and
think I
it's
know
a
what he's
really,
talking- Oh my god.
and if it sees other dogs or people, it just barks and tries to lunge at them and stuff.
Alright, Alistair, you're on the
and
roof
the-
with Jordan.
Crazy.
Okay.
And this woman,
That's Justin.
instead of just pulling the dog away because it's tiny as fuck, or saying stop that or anything, she just stands there and stares at it and watches it like barking and lunging at people and other dogs. And she'll stand there for like and she'll stand there for like 5 minutes, and eventually she'll just go, come on, like that, like the dog's running her life.
It really sounds like you have problems with dog owners way more than dogs themselves.
Yeah, well, most dog owners are complete fucking morons.
Well, you can't have an issue
There's
with
a
the
lot of
dog
them.
owner if they don't have the dog, so...
And like Michelle's dog doesn't really like. He's not friendly to dogs that he doesn't know. Like he has to get to know them.
Yeah.
So when she sees this dog coming, Michelle will like stand in someone's driveway and wait for her to go by, and instead they stand there for 5 minutes while the dog's just barking and lunging at us, and the woman's just like, "Come on, like, just pull the fucking dog away."
Not compared with all eternity.
I would love to just shoot it. Same with the fucking person who owns the dog behind our house. Like when I get up at like 6 in the morning and I hear that fucking dog outside barking all fucking morning. Like if your dog barks all fucking day, don't just leave it outside, especially early in the morning. They just don't do anything with it and leave it outside all day.
There should be some
hideous
sort of
thing
a
beside
dog
me.
barking law, where if your dog barks all the time, you shouldn't be allowed to have it, and that dog shouldn't be allowed to live. And I'm not even joking.
There should
This
be
sounds a little extreme.
there should be strict rules
so
on
fucking
who
annoying.
is. There should be strict rules on who is allowed to have a dog and who isn't.
I'd be fine with that.
They
Well, any
should.
animal, really.
Yeah. They need one of those for kids, too.
Yeah, honestly.
I
I mean,
agree.
I like kids, but a lot of people should not have them.
90% of people who have kids shouldn't have
The
kids. Same
problem
with
with the
dogs.
kid one is that how do you keep it from not
Right,
being
people do it
like
by accident all the time, and
that too, but being racist or inhumane, or what if the government starts to choose who they want to have children?
hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
You murderous thief!
They should have to pass a class or something. There should be some
That
sort of
is-
parenting
It's funny
school
that this
before you
comes
can have
up
your kids.
in here because when Michelle was here getting the couch, her and Mitchell had the same conversation.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But how you should be like psychologically evaluated and pass a course and stuff before you can have a kid.
It's true.
He wouldn't be allowed to have kids then.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think Jordan's way would actually work pretty well.
that's Michelle's way, not Jordan's way.
Okay, yeah.
And yes, I think it would.
And
Best solution I can think of.
if
It'd
the
have to be a
government
blind test, though. Like, they don't know your name, or, like...
and if the government does have to step in
Yeah.
and say, "Hey, you can't have kids," then you know what? That's better than a bunch of random people having kids and then the kids' lives sucking.
Yeah.
How about the people who have children? What would you do with the children? The foster care would be insane, and our foster care is not good.
Well, maybe you
they'd
put the
have to
rule
let
in
the ones who
effect
have 'em
for
now
future
keep
kids.
them, and then just kind
Whoa.
of stop at that afterwards.
I have no idea what either of you said.
Pretty much just leave the ones alone right now, and then eventually they'll all just die off.
Oh my
Kids?
gosh, just let them die off.
No, I'm saying just the people who have the kids now.
Alright, who's going where,
Just
Clay?
leave them alone. Whatever.
I'm gonna
Just
stay with her
do
because
it
I was
for
with the other guy
future
last
people.
time.
No, like, even if we don't take the ones away that are already with parents who shouldn't have children, not in, like,
Yeah.
the abusive or, like, they should be taken away, no question. But,
I think the parents of those should be beaten up and publicly humiliated. Like, we should be able to throw tomatoes and shit at them.
Yeah, it should
Back to
definitely be a
medieval
crime of
times.
some kind.
You know what? That's what it's gonna take.
the problem is, what if they didn't actually commit the crime, and it's actually, like...
Well, that's pretty
That's always
much
the problem you
any-
run into with those kind of
You could say
punishments.
that with any sort of punishment, like just going to jail or anything. You never 100% know. Even if
Yeah.
someone admits to it, that doesn't really mean they did.
There's a difference
Just make
between
it so there
public
has to be
humiliation-
really strong evidence.
Yeah. That's a fancy hat. Made of wood, apparently.
Made of what? Wood?
Yeah. That's Jordan.
Where are those guys going? They're not coming towards us.
Who?
Some guys came in from the back and they went like all the way around the other side of town. They must be coming
Oh,
for you
yeah,
guys.
those ones over there were fucky when we did this one before, too.
Yeah, I seem to recall you guys got her killed though. Me and Dustin haven't.
Well, that was because some bulletproof motherfucker ran up, tackled her, and smacked her in the face with a gun.
When did this happen?
This is when we played through with Kim.
Ah. So
yeah,
because
Jordan
I'm
and Kim
here,
killed her.
I saved her life. I see how it is.
That's why me and Dustin had to protect her this time. We actually know what we're doing.
I had no fucking idea.
Dustin's trying on hats.
Sounds like
That's
that's
right.
Why is she going so slow now, though? She's like sneaking.
She looks like she hurt her back.
Yeah.
Was she also running back and forth the street instead of continuing on the path she was supposed to?
No, she
I'm
more
just-
stood behind a power line post and just kind of waited till
Okay.
everything was done.
When
She took some shots.
me and Kim
but-
were escorting her, she kept running back and forth. She'd run up that street, then all the way back here and come towards the wagon, then all the way back up the fucking street again while people were spawning everywhere around her.
Alright, well, cover us, people. Well, Jordan, you're probably
the
going to have to do all the
seems a little
covering because of
crowded,
these two.
Yeah. Ow.
Fuck, the horse spawning in this game is garbage.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Your
I'm going to guess
horse
Jordan's the
or
only one
Yami's
actually
horses?
near me.
Yep,
My horse.
they were both running around on foot when we left.
Of course they were.
That is not quite how Amos or any of those fools expected that parlay to work itself out. There we were, looking to find him and have our revenge. And he
Well, when you call your horse, it should just appear like 20 feet away from you.
Yeah, like online, I don't think realistic should matter.
Yeah, they went. I don't even like that we have all these like stamina and health and Deadeye cores and stuff.
I don't like that you can't have all your weapons on you and just change them out. You have to change them out on your fucking horse.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying for an online game too.
Jeremiah shot send those men
It's
out.
fine in story mode, but don't bring that online.
Working for Mr. Lansing. I'm pretty sure this feud ended when you put a bullet in him.
I'm pretty sure it's up to the grieving widow.
I hate the stamina meter on horses so much.
And why the hell can't we buy houses on this game?
There's a lot of stuff we should be able to buy.
When I want your advice, I shall
Really though,
ask for
so
it.
just having a dumb
I
camp
have not asked, have I?
You haven't.
that anybody can just wander into if they want.
Hey guys, I caught up.
You were invisible. Oh, did you die?
Yeah.
Up there.
There might have been a cliff in between me and you guys I thought I'd be okay with. Ends up it was a lot taller than I thought it was.
Where did Clayton move?
Fuck off. Dustin, you've done that way more than I have.
I've never done that.
Liar. It's a tight squeeze.
That's
I
what
find
she
the
said.
stamina on horses is kind of like having gas in GTA.
Clayton, just stop right in front of me like that.
Well, I don't know why the friggin' thing's not triggering. I've
It's
escaped.
telling me to get in the wagon.
Do I have to get off of it?
Well, didn't the last time we did this, like I didn't even get to pull off the road and it started the scene.
Well, I don't know. I'm right here in the spot.
It says get in the wagon.
Escape with
For
the
me.
group. We're all here, are we not?
I'm gonna say it was because Alistair killed himself on that cliff.
There's a fair chance.
Try killing yourself one more time.
Before I try to kill myself one more time, should I try and get in the wagon and do it?
Can try, but... What the fuck?
They wanted me to finish it.
Why would that matter?
Pull up.
There I am. The whole time I drove this wagon over, guys. Come on.
Such crap.
They were forged.
Of course they were forged.
Here.
I don't need to see them.
No, I don't suppose you do. Although there's
There's Grace Lansing, but she will have to wait.
I don't know. I find the stamina on horses like it's kind of like having gas in GTA Online. It doesn't make sense to
The
me.
state authorities take too
That's
kindly to
actually
revenge
really
killings,
accurate.
No,
I bet the
Like-
next Grand Theft Auto, you will have to pay gas and fill your cars up.
Or maybe nitro or something. You have to like fill it up.
No, they'll go with the gas. And there'll probably be like maintenance for your cars. They'll probably just randomly like break, and then you'll have to go to a mechanic to have them figure out what's wrong.
Like it gets really
Have
loud
to do
'cause the
your oil
muffler broke.
changes.
Yeah, I can 100% see that.
Yeah.
Of course, it'll cost you actual money for that, not the in-game currency.
Yeah.
Oh, you can earn the in-game currency, Jordan. It's gonna take you like 4 years, but you can do it.
Modern day gaming sucks so bad.
Yeah. Do you want to work at the fast food place, or maybe you want to like be a hobo? And
Mr. Holy.
I don't think it's the whole video game genre. I think.
I don't think that would
Rockstar does
actually be a
some
bad
weird
thing if
things.
they put jobs in it. Like you can actually just go have a regular job or something if you wanted
I
to.
don't want
What is this?
to work a
Sims?
virtual
I
job.
don't wanna
with my
play
That would
Sims,
be
right?
fun. That would actually be fun.
That's Sims.
If you want to,
Well, they can broaden what they do. Still keep all the regular stuff. Like you can be a criminal and make money that way. But how sweet would it be if you could just go like sit in a cubicle and make phone calls and stuff?
How sweet would it be if you could run the convenience store that other people rob?
that would be pretty.
That would
funny.
be
I
pretty
love
good too, actually. Yeah, I think that'd be sweet.
Alistair just
Sounds
be
like
about
I'm the
to
only
clock
one,
out
but-
for the day, and Clayton go and shoot him in the head and take all his money.
Sounds more like a you thing, honestly.
Was that the last mission?
Yeah, that was it.
That was all the missions.
Yep.
And we're gonna end this by talking about how
that are
shitty this
currently
game
there.
is. We have a really weird glitch, and how GTA is really shitty too. Is that how we're gonna end this?
Yep.